Welcome, one and all, to the MSL Spring Split 2022 Semifinals between Player 1 as Pied and Player 2 as the SweetieMan. In the booth is myself, Milo Grams, with my counterpart.
RPG, welcome all.
RPG, how excited are you for this tournament match? Because these are two people that they wanted to avoid each other at all costs. And it finally happened right before the finals.
Yeah, they're good friends. They are two really solid players. So we'll see. I think they wanted to meet in the finals, but I guess they'll meet in the semis.
Yep, and here we are. Peach as Pied going to the right with Toads, and Sweetie as Daisy with Toads going to the left, as seen on your screen. I don't know why I'm doing a radio broadcast of this, but an early shot out of Peach doesn't get much for it. And Sweetie's back in the offensive zone. He's got a chance. Immediately, was that even a slide shot? I think it was just a charge.
Yeah, it was a straight charge. Gets the item back. Good cover.
Another
Pied
slide
tries
out
to
of Pied,
counter
but
slide.
a little too close on that one. Oh my gosh, another high pass lob. Gorgeous out of Sweetie. Oh my goodness. That's 2-0 in 30 seconds. Now, one thing of note, Sweetie has only been around this server for about 7-8 months, and he's really turned it around recently. He's really taken control as one of the top players in this game. But even possibly more interesting, Pied, this is his first tournament. This is his first tournament appearance ever as a Mega Striker. I think it's the first of anyone as a Mega Striker.
Yeah, it's his first series, just in general.
And not looking great to start, but there's still plenty of time in this, and we know Pied works very quickly when he gets momentum.
Yeah, 4 minutes left, still down a couple items, but misses the rebound opportunity down low from Daisy.
Oh, it looked like a nice. Gosh, that was a. How did I? Oh my gosh, that's rough. I feel like the mushroom ran off, or like it wore off in the middle of that slide. Like if it kept going, he'd have enough time to get the slide off. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
not much else going outside of that first 30 seconds. Neither team can really get many close shots on net.
Yeah, double hit gives up both items, but I think, Pied puts them both into the wall just to make sure he gets his money's worth for those items.
Now, interesting, I've seen this only recently with, I really think Xander's taken control of this strategy in the last several months, and I've seen Pied do it a lot more now, where instead of avoiding giving items to the opposing team, he will just constantly hit to get, he gives up 2 items, but you know that he can get an advantage stunning people on the walls.
Yeah, and that's something that you and I kind of did when we were playing doubles, was just coordinate when we're going to hit a lot of people at the same time. So it's not a bad idea.
Yeah, and it's clearly shown that it works, because then you force your opponent into, you have to use whatever items you're given, even if they're not beneficial at the time. Which is interesting, because so far this game, it's actually worked out since it started. But Sweetie with another cross in front, another goal out of the side shot. And it's all of a sudden 3-0.
Gets the chip off the post.
The chip rebound. That's a lot of work for a goal. Sweetie's goalie is going kind of ham right now. But Pied has the item advantage. And he's got the ball back after 1 shot and no item out of Sweetie.
And he gives the item up for cheap and gets a turnover too with it.
Oh my goodness.
Last frame hit there.
Okay, but if we check the item on that, you could check on the replay. I think he got the shot off, even though he hit him. So he hit him after the ball got there. Oh my god, what a steal. Didn't even try to steal that one. Amazing. Oh, and even Peach herself was kind of confused. Got the steal and the spin, and then after the boost, just kind of ignored it.
Didn't know what to do.
It's like, I will aggressively stand in the same spot.
Pied looking to take another corner. Drop straight down, doesn't fall.
Oh, that's rough for Pied. This is surprising. I don't know. I'd have to think back to see if Pied has ever been shut out in a 5-minute game. He obviously hasn't been tonight, but this is... there's a good slide out of Pied. The classic for him. 3-2, he gets the item advantage as well. And he's already on offensive attack.
chips on Palace to the... Oh no, can't get the rebound to go. Goalie there to cover it from the Peach rebound.
Yes, but a great pass low and another good shot out of Hyde, and that's going to tie this up. I got to start using like European terms. That's an equalizer. That doesn't tie the game up. What am I saying? Another shot.
Both teams stacked items at this point. Can't quite get the block even though he's down in front.
No. And it seems like not the greatest item trade there, but you get a shot out of it. You get a shot at the goal. That's still a good play by Pied.
Yeah. Nice spin to the perfect pass up top. No, can't get it.
Another amazing save from Sweetie. Sweetie's really leaning on his goaltender, and it's working so far. Goaltender's been playing very well, and he's keeping everything in front of him. He's not allowing too many rebounds, and you could see the goals that Hyde's gotten. They've been giving rebounds like that. And that's going to give Pied the lead with 16 seconds left. Now, can Sweetie get something out of this? There's not a lot of space, not a lot of time.
The triple red shells gets the shot away, though, but Pied might actually score another rebound here. No. 3 seconds, got to take just any pot shot he can get. Can't get up to the ball in time. 4-3 goes to Pied. Game 1.
What a phenomenal game. What a comeback from Hyde, going down 3-0, not getting a star or chomp, and still coming back to win. What did you see that game that really pulled that out for Hyde?
He got a couple of those perfect passes low. I think when he started to go deeper and deeper into the zone, it helped him a lot more. Instead of taking those shots from the corners, sure he gets the item, but he kind of gave up possession immediately after that. All of his goals, I think 2 of them were low crosses in front, and one was a one-on-one with the goalie. And I guess the last one was just that rebound dead in front. So I think they all came in close to the goal.
Yeah, I think that's interesting. That last game, I don't think we saw any corner shots go in, which is normally Pied's big thing. He always loves his corner shots for the item chance and everything related to him. But no corner shots went in. He still found a way to pull that game out. So very impressive and very dangerous for Sweden. He also chose to rematch here instead of switching up.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
And you.
Yeah, I mean, that was my strategy. Just make him think they're. Oh my goodness! Did Peach just post that with no goalie in the way? Oh my god! And that almost just fell. Oh my goodness! There's so many goals that were so close to being amazing just happened. But oh my goodness! That bomb takes out both the pass and the shooter. So. Pretty good item there out of Sweetie, I'd say. But, and a steal, that's not good. That long corner shot isn't going to fall. Sweetie's back on.
Should good. Oh, he gets the shot away, even with the red shell incoming.
I was surprised by that. I couldn't believe he got to the ball in time at all. I thought he was going to try to pass across, but that's also why I'm not playing in this game right now. That's what I would have done. So, oh my gosh, I'm surprised goalie didn't go after that either. Goalie just kind of waiting there for a shot to come over.
Great defense to step up and, stop him from cutting back in front.
I gotta say, Sweetie's had an impeccable defense so far. He's given up 4 goals to Pied, but Pied is one of the best offensive players, and you see him draw the corner there too. But Sweetie's keeping himself in this game with good defense, and I want to see if he can keep it up. He's done a great job not giving up too many items. And keeping himself close to a lot of goals.
He is keeping him close, but the last 6 goals have gone to Pied. I mean, this is still momentum in Pied's favor here.
Yeah, and he's still got item advantage.
European sixth it.
Oh, the long chip. Give him the half quarter. Unbelievable. Also, I'd have to check stats. That might be Sweetie's 4th or 5th shot of this game, and if that's going to fall against you, something's going on. Maybe Sweetie knew that the luck just was going his way. He didn't want to switch it up with the change of location.
Maybe he saw the goalie come out. I have no idea how that one went in.
Yeah, right? Oh, Daisy avoiding the blue shells. Impressive play out of Sweetie to avoid that. Oh, Pied passed it off his own players. He's going to give it up to Sweetie in the back court.
Goes for it again. Feeling lucky.
If that falls, you start wondering about Pied's health, because that's really rough to play enough defense.
Doesn't get there in time. Gives up the goal to Pied. Daisy can't quite get the reach on the hit there.
Yeah, no, I would have to check. Does Daisy have a shorter hit radius? Because I think Toad has the biggest, maybe second biggest. But I don't know if Daisy's is that big. I don't know if that affects.
I guess I don't think anyone's analyzed the side character hit radiuses. Maybe our producer has that info.
Yeah, maybe our producer. Well, okay, I'm hearing from our producer that he doesn't know, so I'm going to blame him for all our shortcomings. Oh, sweet. Oh, that looked like a good opportunity. Great cross on those passes, but just knocks out the goal. He doesn't end it. And now it's no items again, and that lasted for about a quarter of a second. But Sweetie coming up the court.
Good defense. Oh, and gives up the red shell is in the air. That's always not a good time to shoot that.
Maybe on the replay, maybe the post-game show, we can show the replay on that. But that shell was hanging in the air for a few seconds.
Okay, Pied trying to pull. I think a Xander was doing it the other day of just like endless spins in a row.
Yeah. I hope you can get. Honestly, not a bad idea. Hope you can manufacture just an artificial mushroom out of it if you just keep spinning and spinning. But
another good defense prevented chip, goalie box chip there.
Now Sweetie's got it. 1 minute left. He's down 3-1. He scored one goal in the last 8.5 minutes, and it was on a half-court chip.
Freeze! Oh, it gets frozen right at the last second there. Okay, 2-on-1. Sweetie looking to come back to the corner with this.
Ooh, that was not a good possession out of Sweetie. He did draw the bananas out here, but oh my goodness. Oh man, that's a rough time out of Sweetie. He had a lot of opportunity there, and he only got one shot out of it, and it was a weak shot. He did get that corner at the end, but they had the opportunity, but he couldn't quite get away from goaltender there. Critter. Nope, nothing there, and Sweetie's
2 seconds left. Still has item advantage, but really needs the ball in any sort of chance here.
Absolutely. Pie's defense is just smothering Sweetie right now. And the chip on Palace to end it. That's a rough one if you're Sweetie right now, especially after the way this last game and this series started.
Yeah. And Pie scoring 4 goals a game right there. Takes the first 2 in the set of best of 7 here.
Yeah, Sweetie had more shots that game, which is impressive. He did have a lot of shots in the last minute and a half there, but something's got to change here for Sweetie. What has to change here out of Sweetie, Graham? As you see this, what's the biggest issue? He scored 2 in the first half a minute in the first game. What does he got to switch up?
It's I don't know. He's spent a lot of time in the first half of that first game, I think, just playing very solid defense and not letting Pie get open, not letting Pie take open corners. And I mean, that was kind of the difference in that game, right? It was 2 corner shots that went in to make it 3-1, and then Pie gets the last second chip. But besides that, really the 2 open corners were the changers.
Yeah, and they didn't fall in game 1. We saw a 1-goal game there. We're heading to the Underground. Okay, Underground. I should get our producer to tell us our dimensions here. I believe Underground is the second biggest goal. Maybe that's that one. But it's much more chip happy than Palace, which is true of any field. Okay, so the third biggest goal out of all the fields. So it's about middle of the road.
A lot more text coming in, a lot more of these random shots falling, but
and I think that's what Sweetie's looking for. He had more shots last game, and I think he's just hoping for more of those. Just random shots, either if they're like item shots or if they're whatever they are, just to fall randomly to get back in these games.
Yeah, and it's not that Pied's kind of a slouch at some of these texts, but just something to change it up, I guess. Perfect.
Oh, and here you go. Look at that offensive possession, too. I don't think the ball crossed half court. 36 seconds of the ball on offense. And it almost crossed on the one-timer from half court. Unbelievable. Oh, and another long shot. Again, 2 shots that do not go at Palace. And all of a sudden, we've got ourselves a 2-0 game for Sweetie again. But he knows he can't just burn this time. It's got to be.
Tries to cheese one off the long chip.
Was that
Can't quite get there in time.
Was that a shell European? Like, the shell kind of took a shot there. That was almost like Daisy didn't get the shot out of it, but like it still was redirected right toward the net. But I don't know if they'll count it as a shot. I don't think they will. But and Pied already getting a chain chomp and getting a cross. Oh my goodness, getting a corner from far and he's down one as a chomp.
Yeah, we'll see what Pied does with this chomp. He might just burn it with the ball in the back here, but we'll see. Ah, yes. For those of you who aren't aware at home, there is a way to stall out the chomp and run along the edge so he can't catch up to your player. So that's kind of what you saw right there, where the chain chomp wasn't catching up.
Oh, that's another nice chip. I don't think I've seen a chip fall from that close to the goalie, at least vertically on the field. And a corner shot out of Pied immediately negates it. That's a 1-goal game again.
Yeah, these guys are going, punch for punch right here. It's, I guess ever since that first goal, it's been just an immediate counter from Pied.
Yeah, and Sweetie had that advantage again, but he's been able to maintain pace now. After Pied scored, he's been able to put something on besides just a half-court chip, and that's could be huge for him if he wants to stay in this series. He's already down 2-0. Had a big hit out of Pied to give bombs for a possession that might be his anyway.
He goes for European, still no one on the back door though to scoop that rebound up. Gets the low cross in front, wide open Daisy, can get it, but gets the knockout. No, goalie wakes up in time.
That angle's a little too sharp. Doesn't matter where you are. That's tough to make when you are directly parallel to the net. That's rough. Or parallel, collinear, whatever. I'm no geographist. And a breakaway for Sweetie. Got a slide out of it. Doesn't get it. But he still maintains item advantage as Pied comes down with the ball and immediately gets it back and keeps his 2-item advantage.
Goes low on the corner shot, though. I guess I've never thought of a low corner being good, especially with his rebound on the other side. Sweetie still can't get a corner or a slide shot to work. Might just pull it for a corner. Does?
Oh, it does, but drills his own toad into the far side. Now clear. That's a good clear. That's a great clear. Leading pass up front.
And goes for the charge with the item. Two items out of that possession.
And Pied so far in the last minute, I think he's had one shot and it was that chip. He has not had a lot going for him on offense. Oh, I can't believe Sweetie got that shot off too. That's why Sweetie's getting a lot of these quick one-timers off, and I'm very impressed with his ability to shoot those.
Yeah.
I mean, one corner that gets him charged.
Yeah.
But
goodness gracious, try it for like the chance at items. So.
Yep, you got a chance at item, and I'm just impressed that he's been able to pull him off because there've been items attacking him. He just calmly kept his head and barely got the shot off right before the item got there. So a corner for Pied. Good look. But
a lot of these outside looks. Oh.
I
goes to the RPG shot.
I saw that one. Oh, and goalie with a great save there. That's an impressive save.
2-on-1. Goes for the chip, buries it.
And he gets the chip.
3 goals off in underground from Sweetie. Just that corner chip.
Another big hit, great moment, and with knocked out, can't get the item.
Oh, can't get it. Toad scoops it up right before Daisy can bury it.
Ooh, if that fell, I might have gotten it, but this might be it. We got 10 seconds for 2 goals, but if there's anyone I wouldn't count out in there, it'd be Pied. But it's looking like it's going to drain a little bit here. It'll be a lot of time.
Someone has the ball, yeah.
So the key to winning games at this point of the tournament is to score 4 goals first, apparently.
Yeah.
Because 4-3, 4-1, 4-2. Yeah, that's that game. We saw the difference was a chip shot. Was Sweetie's ability to make his chip shots. Pied missed 1 chip. And 3 chips out of Sweetie That's a 2-goal victory. So that's huge for him to stay there. I wonder now, where do you think Pied is going to pick to play? I'm sure he's going to
Yeah.
take home.
Yeah, he's going to take home. I think he goes back to... can he even go back to Palace? I don't know how the rules work. Maybe he goes to Conga, if anything. Or he just doubles down. He says, you know what? I think last game was a fluke. I can beat you here.
Well, he didn't go underground, but he did go pipeline.
Oh,
Is, it's still pretty similar. I believe pipeline is a little smaller. I think it's the 4th biggest net. Right behind underground. So I think... I don't want to... We have our producer. I don't want to lie to everyone, but I believe it's the middle ground. So... Well, I hear it's, from our producer, it is 5th biggest net. So it's above Conga, but it's still big enough for chips. Chips can happen here, and they do happen here. It's not something that's outrageous. Oh, that was a goal. Sweetie is very happy with his goalie right now, because that's why you don't spend all your salary cap on your captain, because that is a huge save to get that pass. Sorry, that's a stupid joke, just because that's all I've heard on Twitter.
Bananas from afar.
And they blocked his shot. They kick it across, but Sweet gets the item out of it and gets the opportunity.
And takes another one of those pot shots right at the end.
Yeah, Sweetie's got half a goal here, so if he takes the ball, he can take whatever shot he wants that's best, and he will get an item out of it. Even if it's a chip, it doesn't matter. So he's got a lot of items to use, and he knows he'll get one back, whether he makes a goal or not. Ooh, close chip. That was not even pulling it back. That was interesting. And there we go. He got his 2 items out of it. Pied's got his corner, but it's not going to fall. And a long chip.
Yeah, it tries for the rebound chip, but goalie's still able to cover it. Yeah, Pied looking to come up here, take another corner. No, goes to Peach down low and gets the chip.
So now that was a great chip again. Another chip that's very close. I said vertically earlier. I meant like close to the net for a chip. I guess horizontally is how we're watching it. That's a very close chip that fell again. So well done from Pied to get that to fall.
Oh, and oh my goodness,
everyone is frozen. Geez, there was 3 people on that within the same zip code of that ball, and they all got frozen. Burned about 10. Oh my goodness.
Peach bans on a shot. Can't quite get there.
Did that get deflected? I only really see that if it's a deflection. I don't think anyone touched that one, so Pied's got to coach Peach a little bit to make sure that she can actually kick those when she gets the chance.
Well, pulls up hard off the pipe, comes straight back down. Daisy straight across, gets it.
Oh, and the cross lob, which people give that a lot of grief, but that's a pretty good shot, especially when you're in the corner passing that across. Got to force goalie around and shoot it in the right spot. That's tough for goalie to save. That was a great shot out of Sweetie to tie it up.
Yeah, and a lot of times you get stuck in the air and you almost have to shoot it. Like, there's no option to, like, play it around because you have to come down and get hit. So,
but even then, I think that's one that I would want to take that shot anyway. Oh, that's a great pass across, and that falls. Goalie doesn't have the time to react, and Sweetie takes the 2-1 lead. He's halfway to the 4 goals he needs. So,
yeah, beautiful short side goal there. Hyde tries to get some sort of counterplay, but down an item can't really get to a corner that easy.
Ooh, that
does get to the corner though.
Goodness gracious, and that's a great shot out of Toad. You gotta give him credit. Oh, that's a great looking shot. Doesn't fall, but gets a rebound. Oh, and right into the goalie. Do you count that as a save for goalie? I don't think he had a choice, but what a spot. And that corner's gonna fall. Hyde has the item advantage, and he has the 1 goal lead.
Up the goal, up the goal and up 1 item now. Still doesn't quite have possession. Beautiful play out of Sweetie, but can't get it to fall. Pied looking just at quick chip out of Pied.
I think that's what he wanted. That's kind of what Sweetie was hoping for. Pied would take a quick chip, not have it exactly calculated, and it didn't fall. And it's 2-2 items. He's got a goal to catch up. And, I thought that was going to happen. That's a good save. And the canceling shells. Both used simultaneously. I know we did
a good job of avoiding those shells. And getting 2 items out of that whole play.
Got a 2. That's a great offensive possession out of Hyde, because if Sweetie doesn't use items, that's just great play overall. If Sweetie doesn't use items, that's a chip shot every time for Pied. And that one falls again. That was very powerful.
Perfectly placed chip shot.
And
4-2. If any of the previous games are indicative, we have.
Yeah. We've already determined our winner, but that's the thing about strikers. Those games are not indicative.
Big save out of Toad to block that rebound attempt.
Oh, did you see Toad use that green shell? It just immediately got smothered by that giant red shell. Like, it was instant. Like, you could hardly even see it. That was just an instant burn item. Oh, if it wasn't for that extra dribble, that was probably going to be good.
Takes a charge from the corner to gather the item, but
I've seen that more recently. The corner or the charge shot from like the top of the goalie box, but on the wall. I've seen that more recently, and I've seen those fall. And more importantly, they set up a lot of rebound chances. Doesn't work for Sweetie here. He's going to be behind too much. Can't really get anything. Doesn't get the corner.
He's got but 1 second left. I
got a second, but I
just and shoots it, and
that's over, and we have another 4-goal victor, 4-3. Hyde will take the series. 3-2. Well, he won't take the series. He'll take the series score to 3-1. But very even game. Seeing Hyde with 8 more hits, 20-12. But other than that, that was a quick stat check. Looked pretty similar. It didn't look like either team really dominated.
Yeah, it looked very back and forth. It was just, I think the biggest difference we saw was that 4-2 lead for most of the last minute, I guess. So it looks like Sweetie will take home again with going Daisy. Going to go to Bowser Stadium, so
another big goal arena. Trying to hope for something Crater-like here, maybe? I don't know. But Sweetie knows if he keeps his shots along with Pied, they both have very similar quality shots. Pied likes his corners. Sweetie likes that top of the goal charge shot from the wall. Both similar shots. We'll see if that works out for Sweetie here as he's facing the brink of elimination right now.
Yeah, I guess maybe it just seems a little too AI for me. Like, how they just pull up random charge shots from everywhere. But who knows? Maybe the item's worth it. Oh, goalie almost buries it into his own net, but
yeah, interesting pass back there. I think Daisy had a chance to take a real quick chip, but Sweetie tossed it back to his Toad and gets himself an opportunity
the other way.
Charge.
Slide shot, beautiful goal from Daisy.
Great call out of Sweetie to get Daisy on that play. ISO got the slide and got it to fall. 1-0. He's got another early lead in the game.
Come back, uses the mushroom to get open into the corner. Might just pull up another charge shot for another item. Keep it just and tight in the corner.
He gives possession to Pied, but he gets the steal and he has the item advantage. Gets the chip and that falls.
That's amazing.
Amazing steal. Tough for Pied. Sweetie has been really challenging on defense now for Pied. He's not really letting the corner shots go.
Yeah,
one thing that Pied loves.
4 hits right in a row that didn't give any items, and that was just clutch. Pied couldn't move up at all in the neutral zone.
One thing that I'm noticing too, Pied loves this to charge the corner shot and then spin out of it. Xander does as well. Sweetie's not giving him that opportunity. He's not lunging after that corner player, and he's still keeping himself in position for if Pied tries to escape. And that's really tough for Pied because it's a huge move of his offense, and he's just eliminating it from his arsenal. So
good job by Sweetie just to pull back and try to collect everything. Not a good job there to try to spin through a check, and does get the ball back, gives up an item, so might see a turnover quick here. No, Pied's going to be disciplined, keep it for offense. Gets the goal out of it. Beautiful discipline for Pied to keep that item.
I want the rookies and professionals and even me out there to watch Pied on that last play. He gives up the shot right in front of the net, which does give an item, but it lets him get the opportunity to rebound and move the ball. And there he goes again, letting the shot happen and getting the rebound and preparing himself for the offensive attack instead. That's huge when you're playing at this level.
Oh, some manual dekes down low. Can't get the pass in front to fall. 2-2 game, 2.5 minutes. Oh, beautiful pass across the net. Goalie there to make the save. Just punts it away. Let's see. Can Sweetie gets an item off of a Peach slide?
Good little pullback chip there. That was a great movement out of Peach, and great shot out of Pied. Sets up the 3-2 lead, and as we know, that's one away as far as
Pied one-on-one with the goalie. Slide shot can't fall. Pied tries a little bit just to stop the punt out from the goalie.
Impressive passing from Pied. Moved the ball around, kept the item usage, got Pied to drop both items, or got Pied to use both items. Now all of a sudden he's got an offensive attack. Can he get some good shot out of this? Good centering pass, but nothing out of it. Now Pied's got to clear.
Pied one-on-one with the goalie, kind of walking around, can't get anything. Goalie in front the whole way right there.
That's an interesting shot out of Pied. I figured that was a chip opportunity, but he waited. Now he's got the chip opportunity. As always, that's Pied.
Goal.
He knows what he's doing.
4-2 out of Pied. Can SweetieMan come back in 90 seconds here? Pied just, like we say, 90 seconds away from facing Xander in the championship game in the spring split, unless Sweetie can mount a comeback.
And interestingly enough, Sweetie has not lost a series up to this point, so he's got a huge hill to climb right now. But Pied has only lost one series at this point, and that was to Xander earlier in the Swiss stage of the bracket. So regardless, we have an amazing series coming up, but we still got a minute of this game. I'm sorry I'm getting ahead of myself. Got a minute of this game, and Pied is really looking to seal it up.
Yeah, Pied able to get the turnover there, but still no items apiece. Finds the open man down low. Can he bury this game? Yes, he can. An absolute dagger delivered to Sweetie.
The first time in a series someone scored 5 goals, and Pied does it in Game 5 with a 3-1 lead. Almost fell, but it's going to be tough for Sweetie. You got to get some lucky shots to fall here. You got to get something on your side. Oh, and a nice steal. Beautiful defense.
Wow.
That's an opportunity. You could probably get a chip out of that, get something.
Oh, and the item from the check.
Oh my goodness! I think
16 seconds has to get both of these items to convert. Oh no!
Oh, bad pass. That's a rough play.
Yeah, and throws all the items away. Gets the item off the wall bounce, but 2-1, 5-3 for Pied.
That's gonna be it. Amazing defense out of Sweetie. Great series out of Sweetie, but Pied he's a mega striker for a reason. He really controlled this series. Was something I saw out of Pied that I have not seen. Pied's defense is really, really locking in, and that's dangerous for anyone as you face him. That's why he's a mega striker. He's a great offensive player, but he's almost complete now. So
yeah, I was going to say we were talking about Sweetie's defense, but I mean, Pied you didn't see Sweetie get open hardly at all. You saw 5-6 slide or steals a game out of Pied. So great stuff all around.
We're going to have Xander Pied at some time in the future, and we can edit that in when it happens. But wonderful series from these two. RPG, thanks for joining me, or I guess you're welcome for joining you, RPG. And appreciate having you. And we'll see you guys. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. But someone will be here for the final of Xander and Pied or the spring split.